I want you to imagine looking in the mirror and seeing your curls full of life again, not the dry, shapeless version that slowly crept in over the years. If you're over 50 and feel like your curls just don't behave the way they used to, there's a reason for that, and it's not your fault. Today, I'm walking you through a full Curly Girl Method routine designed specifically to bring tired curls back to life. We're going step by step through what actually changes with age and how to gently reset it. Stick with me until the end, because the transformation is not just about hair. Part 1. Curly Girl Method. As we get older, curls don't just loosen, their entire structure can change. Hormonal shifts, especially after 50, affect oil production in the scalp, which means hair often becomes drier and more fragile. That natural moisture barrier that once helped curls clump and bounce starts to weaken over time. On top of that, the cuticle layer becomes less smooth, so light reflects differently, and curls can look dull even when they're clean. Many women also notice their curl pattern becoming inconsistent, with some areas frizzing more than others. These changes tell you that your curls need a different kind of support now. And here's the part most people miss. Buildup from old products such as heavy conditioners can weigh curls down without you even realizing it. So what used to work in your 30s or 40s may now be working against you. That's where the Curly Girl Method comes in. Originally popularized by Lorraine Massey's Curly Girl, the handbook, it's a curl care approach focused on gentle cleansing, moisture, curl-friendly techniques, and avoiding ingredients that can dry out or coat the hair. For many women, especially after years of heat styling, coloring, or hormonal changes, it can feel like giving curls the support they've been missing. Understanding this shift is the first step to getting your curl identity back, because once you see what changed, you can finally start working with your hair instead of fighting it. Next, we reset everything with the Curly Girl Foundation. Part 2. The Reset Wash. The Curly Girl Method isn't just a routine, it's a full reset for how you treat your hair. At its core, it removes harsh products that coat the hair and block moisture. For curls after 50, this is especially important because hydration becomes the main priority. Before you jump into conditioners and curl creams, the CGM starts with something surprisingly simple, a reset wash. Think of it like clearing the canvas before you paint. Over the years, hair products, silicones, oils, sprays, and even minerals from hard water can build up on the hair shaft. Mature curls are especially vulnerable because buildup can make already drier hair feel flat and dull. This first wash uses a regular clarifying or foaming shampoo to remove those layers completely. And yes, this can feel a little rebellious if you've spent years avoiding stronger shampoos. But in CGM, this is intentional. The goal is to strip away old residue one final time so your new moisture-focused routine can actually reach the hair instead of sitting on top of invisible coating. Many women over 50 are surprised by what happens after this step. Sometimes curls look springier, sometimes the hair feels lighter. Sometimes there's an awkward moment where your hair suddenly feels rougher than expected. That does not automatically mean your hair is damaged. It often means you're meeting your real texture underneath years of buildup. And now you can finally start caring for what's actually there. The reset wash is not meant to be your every week routine. In traditional CGM, it's more of a starting point, a clean slate, before switching to gentler cleansing methods. You need to know what you're working with before you can build a routine that truly supports your curls. And once that buildup is gone, your hair becomes much more ready to absorb the moisture it has been missing. Which brings us to the gentle cleansing step that helps curls stay clean without losing their softness. Part 3. Gentle Cleansing. After the reset wash, CGM shifts into a gentler approach to cleansing, and for curls after 50, this step can make a surprisingly big difference. Instead of relying on harsh foaming shampoos every wash day, CGM usually uses either a sulfate-free shampoo or a co-wash, which is a lightweight cleansing conditioner designed to clean the scalp without stripping away precious moisture. This matters because mature curls often produce less natural oil than they used to. Hormonal changes can leave both the scalp and strands feeling drier, so washing too aggressively can create a frustrating cycle. Clean for a day, then dry and frizzy by the next. Gentle cleansing aims to break that pattern by removing sweat, oils, and product residue, while helping the hair hold on to the moisture it already struggles to keep. Technique matters here too. Instead of quickly scrubbing and rinsing, spend time massaging the cleanser into the scalp for at least a minute. Not only does this help lift buildup more effectively, but many women also enjoy the soothing scalp stimulation that comes with it. Use your fingertips and not your nails. Don't do aggressive scratching but apply gentle pressure instead. You may need a little trial and error to find your sweet spot. Some women thrive with co-washing, while others prefer a lightweight sulfate-free shampoo because their scalp feels cleaner that way. The goal is to find a cleansing rhythm that leaves your scalp refreshed and your curls soft, comfortable, and ready for the next step. Because when your hair is clean without being stripped, you can finally move into the part of the routine that aging curls tend to crave most: deep conditioning and moisture saturation. Part 4. Deep conditioning and detangling. If there's one step mature curls tend to absolutely love, it's this one: conditioning. In CGM, conditioner is not just a quick afterthought squeezed onto the ends for 30 seconds. It's one of the core steps for restoring softness and curl definition. And after 50, when curls often become drier and more fragile, this moisture-focused approach can feel like a complete shift in how your hair behaves. Start with a rich conditioner that gives good slip, meaning it helps strands glide past each other instead of snagging or resisting. Work it through your hair in sections, making sure the curls are fully coated. CGM often uses a scrunching motion here, gently cupping and squeezing the hair upward toward the scalp. This helps encourage curl formation while pushing moisture deeper into the strands. This is also the best time to detangle, not before shampoo, not on dry hair in front of the mirror with a brush and determination. Hair is at its most cooperative when it's saturated with conditioner. Using your fingers or a wide-tooth comb, gently work through knots starting from the ends and moving upward. This reduces friction, minimizes breakage, and protects a cuticle layer that may already be more delicate with age. And if your curls have been feeling rough or brittle, don't be afraid to let your conditioner sit a little longer or add a deep conditioning treatment into your routine. Mature curls often respond beautifully to extra hydration. While moisture is usually the star player for mature curls, protein matters too. A light protein treatment used occasionally can help reinforce strength and elasticity, while dryness, roughness, and brittleness often point toward a greater need for moisture. For many women after 50, healthy curls are less about choosing one or the other, and more about learning the balance between both. Now that your curls are hydrated and naturally starting to take shape, the next step is teaching them how to keep that definition as they dry. Part 5. Styling soft definition. Styling is where curls start to take shape again, and technique matters just as much as products. After 50, curls often need more encouragement to clump, so the way you apply products can completely change your results. Instead of rubbing products in, smooth them through using a praying hands motion or gentle scrunching. This helps maintain curl formation instead of breaking it apart. Applying in sections ensures no strand is left behind. A lightweight curl cream or gel is essential here, but the goal is soft definition. You want curls that hold their shape without feeling crunchy or heavy. Think flexible structure rather than rigid hold. Once styled, avoid touching the hair while it dries. This is where many frizz issues start, especially on mature curls that are already more delicate. And the next step is protecting that shape while it dries without disrupting the pattern. But wait, before you touch that towel or turn on the blow dryer, there's one drying step that can completely change your final result. Part 6. Drying. How you dry your curls can either lock in definition or break it apart completely. You've conditioned, styled, and encouraged your curls into place. Now comes the step that can either preserve that definition or undo half your effort. For CGM, drying is treated much more gently than the classic rough towel rub and blast of hot air many of us grew up with. First, step away from the regular terry cloth towel. Those thick loops may be wonderful for your body, but they can be surprisingly rough on curly hair. CGM typically swaps them for a soft cotton t-shirt or microfiber towel, which helps absorb excess water without pulling apart curl clumps or roughing up the cuticle. From here, you have options. Air drying is the simplest route and often works beautifully for mature curls that prefer minimal disturbance. If you want faster drying or more root lift, a diffuser attachment, sometimes called a curly blower attachment, can be a game changer. Using low heat and low airflow helps dry the hair more evenly while protecting definition and reducing frizz. Some women also love techniques like plopping, where the curls are gently wrapped in a t-shirt or microfiber towel for a short period before drying. It can help encourage shape, reduce dripping, and add a little extra support to the curl pattern while the hair sets. Your curls may be dry at this point, but the curly girl routine doesn't end on wash day, because keeping those curls looking good between washes is where the real maintenance begins. Part 7. Daily Curl Care. One of the nicest surprises about the curly girl method is realizing you do not have to wash your hair every single day to keep curls looking good. In fact, many curls after 50 do better with a little less washing and a little more refreshing. The goal between wash days is simple. Bring your curls back to life without starting the entire routine from scratch. The first step is often scrunching out the crunch. If you used a gel during styling, your hair may dry with a slight cast or firm feeling around the curls. Don't panic. This is actually helping hold the shape. Once the hair is completely dry, gently scrunch the curls with your hands to soften that cast and reveal more touchable, flexible definition underneath. For next day curls, a refresh can be surprisingly simple. A light mist of water, a curl refresher spray, or a small amount of leave-in conditioner or curl cream can help wake the pattern back up. The trick is not to overload the hair. Mature curls often respond better to lighter touch-ups rather than layering on product day after day. And don't overlook nighttime care. Sleeping on a satin or silk pillowcase or loosely protecting the hair before bed can help reduce friction, flattening, and overnight frizz. Because once you've put in the effort to restore your curls, keeping them healthy, soft, and defined becomes much easier with a few maintenance habits in place. Your curls may already be looking healthier by now. If your curls could come back softer, fuller, and more defined after 50, would you be ready to start your curly girl method routine today? And if this helped you, join me in this next video for more helpful tips.